guy just, hey, hey, hey! You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So we finished up at the show at Tom's, Farming Some Bitch show. Now, Evan's gonna show us how loading hay goes. Because, well,
it's a two-man show.
It is a two-man show. So I guess I better put the camera down. We'll load these, then I'm headed east. So appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, but we'll dive right into this. Why? I don't know what I'm doing.
You have no idea what you're doing. You have to get Frank the big hay hauler out.
I guess so.
There it is.
Just 103. We were putting 100 on, but 3 squared it out, so. Yep.
We would have filled it, but the Duramax can't handle it.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Or it's,
We don't want you to
your prices are so high I can only afford half a trailer.
yeah. High quality beef.
High prices. This is for my sister, so. She gave money for this, not me. And I just said I'll chuck it back for a horse and my mom's animals. So what is this, second? Solid, beautiful second.
Yes.
Baled yesterday, 2 days ago.
I don't know, whatever day you broke the baler.
I didn't break no baler.
Yep.
Alrighty, we'll get this strapped and head down the road. So everybody say bye to Evan.
Till next time.
Till next time. We'll probably come back out for corn harvest, so that's the plan. His combine corn, so. I gotta get moving because, well, it's raining over there. We're headed that way and it's sunny. Hopefully we don't run through too much rain with this load. I don't want to have to tarp it. I hate places that you can't just swipe and put fuel in. But through 80 and that'll get us home. I hit some rain and that stuff all dried back right out, so I'm glad. I was nervous on that. We're loaded. Half load, past Jason Tarvez. Oh. This guy just, hey, hey, hey! There's a boat. No, no. So I'm checking my load and this car hauler's backing up and he got hooked on these people's boat. And then I told him to stop there, and after he stopped, he tried going forward and he's hooked on the boat and he started ripping the boat apart. So now he's looking for the owner because, yeah, their weekend's pretty much junk, but yeah, we better get out of here. This place is a zoo. So looking back, I should have went over and looked at what the boat actually looked like, but I figured that was not, yeah, I shouldn't get involved with it. So I hollered at him to stop. He stopped, and then he said, oh, thanks, and then he went to go pull forward again. I was like, oh, no. And then he got out and was standing there on the phone waiting on the people to come because he couldn't go backwards and he couldn't go forwards. Oh, everybody and their brothers coming back from vacation since it's Labor Day weekend, and I went to get a sub in there, and there has to be 200 people waiting in line. So I just said, never mind. Got some beef jerky and potato chips, and we'll have to get some food at some point and point it down the road. It's 1:30, and we're coming over the mountain, so got an hour and 40 minutes left. Then we gotta go get the sawdust trailer, unloaded, and then we'll be decent. Then we can focus on getting ready for corn. This trip, dragging on. Traffic. So, yeah, it says car accident up ahead. We'll see. But tons of people on the road. Holiday weekend, you know. Everybody's going home. Had 5 miles left to go on the highway, and I finally said, okay, I'm gonna switch the tune. And so I dropped it one yesterday, or 2 days ago, and I said, okay, that made it a little different. Maybe we're in tow tune now. And it always had a lot of fuel and got hot. Well, 1 is 5 and 5 is 1 actually, so we were running on hot tune quite a bit since the truck's been together, which makes a lot of sense why it, yeah, smokes a lot, gets hot. But now we're on tow tune and it runs a lot better as far as pulling the trailer. So, learning experience on that. I guess they put them backwards. Or how it's programmed is backwards, whatnot. So, you got a selector switch with EFI Live. And yeah, I got 1 through 5 tunes. So, 5 is usually the hot tune, and 1's like the lowest, 2's towing. And it's how much fuel they put in and everything else and whatnot. Alrighty, we're pulling through Chelmsford, so we're almost there. We made it home. I'd like to thank everybody who made the weekend possible, especially Tom from Farming Some Bitch. He rescued both of us, gave me a hose, sent coolant our way. So, awesome weekend. All the Lewises, Evan Sokoloff, Cassandra, Colburn, Sean. Yeah, absolutely awesome. But now we're back to reality. So I see they filled in this hole. We need to go get the sawdust trailer, and that's gonna get unloaded this afternoon and brought back to them. So 7520 is still looking good. We'll go get ready to work. We got to drop that trailer and get going. Yeah, left the camera on so you saw some unloading. Well, unloading of the hay. We're gonna get sawdust unloaded. Nearing the end. Yep. Slow process when it gets towards the end because he's got to go all the way in there and get it back out. And you got to go back and watch previous videos if you're wondering why we really do this and all the comments. But we don't own the trailer. We pick it up like every 2 months and we unload it and I bring it back. So it works out good. That's why we don't invest much money into buying like a live floor trailer because it's not our trailer. And then we're tied up with having a trailer that, yeah. And honestly, I got enough trailers right now that I personally don't want anything with more tires. That's a lie. I'd love another trailer, but currently I got enough projects. So yeah, 7520 sitting over there looking good. Probably gonna sit like, well, we'll drop the discs off. We'll put the weight and the blade on this week. Finish up the AC stuff. Make sure it's still charged up well. And then put the cab together. That will be it. We'll dive into some corn. Tomorrow, I hope I get the chopper most of the way. And it looks like I got punched in the face, doesn't it? I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I did. We'll dive into some chopper work. Hopefully get that back together. We can get the accelerator, or the blower, yeah, accelerator in. We can get the kernel processor, the chopper. Got a little bit of work on the head. Still got to figure out the charging side of it. Somebody did ask that. I think it's a ground because the fact, or something wrong on the chopper side because the fact I switched it from one to another and it still did the same thing. So somebody left a comment of check this, check that in the comments. I really appreciate you guys doing that. I do have the book. I got to look it up. I think the book's in my van actually. So we'll finish getting this unloaded. I got to get this back and I don't really want to run it at night because, well, yeah, things get sketchier at night when you have an already sketchy trailer. It's long, especially for around here. It's long, it's tall. You can easily hit tree branches because they overhang and nobody ever trims it back. So, I guess Yanko's ready to go. We're empty. I gotta pull forward. We got a good load of sawdust. It wasn't full. A lot of powdery stuff, but yeah. So pretty much full. We'll get Francisco to close these doors when I pull forward, and then usually I have somebody watch me back up because I don't want to back into their building. Unhooked. We are headed home. So it's not that far of a ride, but that thing hit some bushes and some trees and whatnot on the way here. Pretty tall for our road. So I appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing, being part of the channel. I'm gonna get this home. Got a lot of video to edit. This week's gonna be busy. Way too much stuff to do. I'm glad I went to New York. Awesome experience, but it did put me in a place that I gotta get some stuff done. So daily content still coming though. Appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing. Thanks for riding along with some of this trucking. Have a good one.